Welcome back, my name's Nick.
And I'm Corey, and today we're voting. We're not voting.
We're watching something that you voted on Patreon.
Purple Hearts, which is a movie about patriotism, I think.
Usually Purple Heart is like a medal you get given for being hurt in combat, right?
So it's patriotism and penetration is what this movie's about. Apparently it's about language and sex. You were gonna say patriotits.
No.
That's what you're gonna say. Penetrate. Penetration.
I'm a penetratriot. You guys voted for this on Patreon. You can vote on what we watch next, and you can see the full uncut and uncensored version. Patreon.com/Nick and Corey. You know where to go. Let's get into this popsicle stand.
I'm not scared to fall in love.
Was that Nicholas Galitz's in the cinemas?
So you see, they're both musical, because one is like a musician, the other one sings chants.
Never forget that. Never forget that your Marines are looking at you. They rely on you.
Oh, he's the guy that was in
Yes, you didn't know that?
I didn't know who Nicholas Galitz.
He was in that new movie, The Idea of You, which didn't do very well for us at all. So if you want to see that, go watch it. It deserves more views.
Cassie, come cut up some limes if you want to stay in the tip pool, girl.
Leave me alone.
Listen, I love that the smell of stale beer inspires you, but we open in 10 minutes.
Do you like showing that like they're back and forth? Their lives are so similar. It's like metaphoric.
They're like two sides of the same coin. Oh,
She's
God,
doing that.
One of those whisper
she's
singers.
doing that Billie Eilish singing.
That,
Touching hands, reaching out.
negative bar.
Sweet Caroline. I wonder if this is gonna get copyrighted.
Not when we sing it.
Not when we sing it. I'm trying to see, whenever there's musicians doing stuff in shows, I'm trying to see, are they actually playing? Like, this one girl's been on the same note for the last, like, 20 seconds.
You don't see what her hands are doing.
I can see what her hands are doing.
My name is Cassie, and we are the Lowlands.
Dude,
Did he just unplug them?
A random ass dude with a fedora just like, turn that music off.
And give it up for Billy, the owner, who apparently really meant it when he said only 2 songs. Oh, and please don't forget to tip your servers.
Because P.S. we are also your servers.
They're the
Wait.
band and the servers? Wait, so while
And now everyone leaves.
Wait, while they were playing, no one was serving them?
Hey, how's it going, bud?
Oh, great. Marines, mouths medium harassment by 9, chaotic evil by 10.
Bring me my food,
And then they still tip you 40%.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, stranger.
Frankie? Stop.
What was that laugh?
Cass!
Nora, they're in the loyal with me. Frankie, we grew up together, and I was his baby.
Whoa, how old
Okay,
is...
stepbro, what are you doing?
If she was his babysitter, that means at the smallest age gap, he was like 8 and she was
Like 15.
Yeah, like you wouldn't let someone babysit your kids unless they were like next door neighbors that was under that age.
Yeah.
These are the guys. We had 2 weeks to wish about to Iraq.
Wait, we're still in Iraq?
We're not out yet.
This movie came out, I think, 2 years ago. Were people still doing a campaign in Iraq at that point?
I'll have a Coke.
Okay, my kind of guy.
Hell yeah. Could you throw in some lemon slices with that?
How about you pace yourself, bro?
Already flirting, that's quick.
Kind of, but like he just said, I would like a non-alcoholic beverage.
No.
Okay, so this is clearly what this
Okay,
is.
exactly.
Is that
She's like an older sister.
well, obviously, but what the situation is this guy is a boy in this group.
He's a Rizzler, yeah.
Like if the whole group goes like ooh around this one guy who just said like a line. He's trying to be flirty right out the gate.
they just expect him
This
to
is
be a
this is
Rizzler.
the guy that flirts with everybody, or everyone flirts with him. One of the two.
So we're good enough to fight for your ass, but not good enough to touch it.
Whoa.
Excuse me?
That's
Okay. Listen, everybody else was like kind of
such a cringe line.
yeah. They were just kind of vibing, like flirty, whatever. She made fun of him for not ordering an alcoholic drink at a bar, whatever.
That's like holding a door for someone. Someone comes in and says thank you. It's like, oh, so I'm good enough to hold this door for you.
Yeah.
But I can't penetrate your asshole tonight.
Here, listen to me.
What the hell? Come on, bro.
Let me see what I can do.
You see what you can do? That's not a what you can do situation. That's a hey, I'm really sorry, my friend / no longer my friend is an idiot.
Hey, I just want to apologize for our friend. He's a bit...
Okay, good start. He's a Marine, you know.
He had too many crayons.
I'm Luke, by the way. What's your name?
Your waitress / bartender.
Backslash. Who says backslash?
Did she say backslash?
Yeah, she said backslash.
You know we're not all alike.
Oh, really? Because your friend is talking about his right to touch my ass. Apparently, you also feel entitled to.
Oh, good job making that face, dumbass.
Probably should have started off why you don't feel that way.
It's actually a pretty big night. Last night on leave, ship off in a few weeks.
I get it, but not really an excuse for casual misogyny, though.
Casual misogyny implies the competitive misogyny.
Yeah.
What would that be like?
What do you mean? You mean Wednesdays?
Dude, it's Wednesdays. It's flip night. Obviously, that's competitive misogyny to me.
Yeah.
All right, I get this.
What do you get?
You. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. You're kind of predictable. I've met your type before.
Are we supposed to like him? Because he's like, listen, I met your type before, the kind that's like against soldiers, but at the end of the night, you're still gonna be stuck in my deluxe box.
Did you see the guy who looks like he's 12 years old? He told me that I should reconsider my stance on men because if I marry him, I would get incredible health insurance.
How incredible, though.
That's a capitalist pitch. If I heard one.
Honestly, you say that it's incredible dirty talk. Give it 5-10 years. That's gonna be some good flirting.
Dude, get this. You've probably never heard this before. I have insurance for you. You don't have to pay for your insurance anymore. In fact, let me spice up the deal a little bit. I'll add you to my phone plan. How does that sound?
Hey girl, my parents have a Netflix account that we can share.
Oh, hey, can you cover me for like 5?
Yeah, you okay?
You know?
Hey, can you cover me for like not serving because these guys are douches?
Do you think she has a kid? What's the guess?
Why would she have a kid?
I don't know. What does she have to leave to do for 5 minutes? Oh, she drives a nice car.
DoorDash, apparently.
Okay, she's clearly behind on monies.
Oh, pills? Maybe?
Oh, she's doing hard drugs. Wait,
No.
she's doing diabetes.
Which is hard drugs. This is an interesting B-plot. You think someone's gonna come out here and be like, excuse me, man, you can't do heroin. You're under citizen's arrest for heroin.
She can't afford the insulin, so that health insurance is actually a really big deal, probably.
That is what the description of the movie said. She gets with the guy for the benefits.
Oh, it looks like I can't refill your prescription for another 4 days.
I
But then
fucking
I'll
hate
die.
this. I have to deal with this too. I have to get medication every like 2 weeks, and a day before I'm supposed to get it, they're like, sorry, we can't.
I don't think you understand
no,
that.
your
I can't.
insurance is not renewed, so I cannot refill it. So
See,
if you want
this
to
is
do
what
out of
happens
pocket,
if
we
you
can
don't
do
pay
that.
insurance.
Here's the thing. The girl that's behind the counter is like, I can get paid like $13 an hour. I can't help you, sorry.
¿Qué pasa? Nada, ma, nothing. Can you please just check out in the other line? This line already hates me.
You take all my cash, I'll use credit.
So it is wrong.
Okay.
Dude, that is, like, for people that are struggling, no, in general, imagine paying $500 for your medicine multiple times a month on that you need to live. Like,
That's poop.
if you're diabetic and you don't have insulin,
I don't know how fast it goes until,
you
but
up.
I imagine the pre-death stuff is not fun either.
Oh,
Oh, it's short.
shoot.
Guess I'll try to make it to Friday without it.
I understand, but it's also
That
this,
was depressing.
This lady part of Big Pharma. She's just working there.
Yeah, and you could clearly tell that Sophia wasn't mad at the girl.
Yeah.
What the f*** is
Yeah. What
happening?
is that? Is this like his drill instructor being like, run faster?
That was really weird.
Yeah, that was strange. Damn. Running into an open parking lot is probably not the best thing to
He
do.
could easily hit him here. Why is he being chased down by the truck?
God damn. There is no way
Does
that
he owe
fence would
someone
not be
money or
dented.
something?
Get out the way, kid!
It's his friend.
Yo, there's some obstacle course foods right there.
This is the other guy from the same movie, Red, White, and Royal Blue. Is it not?
No.
Are you sure?
I got some good in my
Nah,
car.
I can't. No, I'm clean now.
Oh, he used to be a drug addict.
Oh, you know what? No, I recognize that. He's not the guy.
Your life's in ship shape, except you owe me 15 grand.
Oh.
15,000 for what?
Probably for the heavy drugs he used to do.
Don't worry, Jono. I had to play next week, so I'll get you something by then.
Okay, that's good, bro. That's good. Because if you're not good for it, I know your family is.
The old, that makes it way less extreme. When someone's threatening you and then they go, ah!
You gotta pay him back. Eviction notice.
Chance, you didn't pay your rent?
Well, I said don't open that.
Your place is calling.
She keeps a doorknob on the
That's
side
wild,
as
bro.
a key?
Why don't you move back with bedroom?
Ma.
Like when you were little?
No, I'm not 12. I can't go back.
You absolutely can go backwards. If any of you are in a situation like this, take the free ride while you can.
Sharing a bedroom is tough.
You know what's tougher? Not having a house.
Yeah.
You could die at any moment.
Mom, I know. I'm fine. I'm doing everything right. I'm bartending and delivering food and...
Oh God, this movie is depressing. This movie is like the exact issue that's happening in America right now, where like I feel like most people are struggling financially and they're barely getting by. I feel like if you add some like serious medical expenses or anything like that, that just topples someone over and it's GG.
They got this genre bending going on, where it's like they
It's
play
just covers.
Well, it's not a straight cover. So far, part of me feels that like a side goal of this movie was to promote this girl's music career.
Why is the other girl looking at her like, what's happening? Why are people looking at her like something's concerning is happening? Oh, is she about to pass out?
It's either she's super into the song or she's like tripping.
Oh, she's losing consciousness.
Oh, she's about to collapse.
You alright? Right outside.
Let us know if you need anything.
Oh, they think that she's like drunk, so they put her in a bathroom to puke.
She has no insulin left.
No. Well, I think she had like a little bit. She's like just dosing as much as she has.
Time to get that health insurance. Is she gonna try to be a Marine herself?
No, I doubt it.
Frankie? Oh. Hello. You're not Frankie.
Why are you here, sir? She's gonna talk to this guy because he's like a friend.
Hi.
Come on in.
Dude, the banners. Your parents are so proud.
You know my mama.
This is awkward.
So what's the big question, girl?
It's, I was hoping that you might marry me.
What?
I feel like you need to kind of explain in the same
Before
breath.
saying that?
You can't just say that and be like, okay, what do you think?
Hey, I'm gonna need to kill your family, but let me explain why.
I feel like just if you're gonna say it, be like, hey, would you like to marry me so I can get health insurance benefits because I am running out of insulin? That in one breath makes more sense. But like, you're baiting a reaction to be like, hey, will you marry me? What do you think?
I found out 6 months ago that I have diabetes, type 1, and get this, the insurance I have doesn't actually cover the insulin that I need to like live.
That's problematic. Someone call that a whoopsie.
Marine spouses get full health benefits. And we get extra pay just for being married, like a basic housing allowance and separation pay, which adds up to be pretty decent, and we could split it and everybody wins.
This happens very frequently that people get married before they go off to...
Oh, this is the most common way marriages end.
Frankie, this is a common scam.
They kick the tires on these things, and if they find out it's not real, it's fraud.
Defraud the government. It's really like you could easily like, fake it if you want.
You'd be ripping off the government.
I'd be ripping off the government.
Yeah.
I will say this.
Oh boy, this is a can of worms.
Yeah, this conversation doesn't need to happen because he's like, what, you're gonna defraud the government? And she's like, defraud the government
or die.
Die. Defraud the government, die.
I will proudly rip off the government. You got anything else to say, Commando?
I understand what she's saying. I think she insta-wins by just saying, I will die. You don't have to say anything else.
Why is he even here?
He's my bunkmate. He's got nowhere else to stay while we're on leave. Please play nice.
You know what the moral of the story will be? Love finds a way.
Life is hard when you're poor. Patriotism is harder.
And penetration is the hardest.
Cass, I can't. Plus, I don't think my girlfriend's gonna understand me having a wife.
Oh. That's a pretty big
That's
reason.
a very big reason.
Time for plan B. Okay, so he's clearly in debt in a way. What does marrying her do for him? Is it the pay?
He does get more pay.
Split the pay thing?
It's you. Is that his dad or something?
That must be his family, yeah. Why do he look suspicious? Okay, so he said grandpa. Is this his kid?
Uncle Luke?
Uncle.
What are you doing? Mom, I found Uncle Luke hiding.
Oh my...
Busted.
Luke, we didn't think we'd get to see you before deployment.
He's been here for like a week and like they're super excited to see him, so clearly he didn't want to come back here. He looks super uncomfortable.
Is his brother?
Brother-in-law.
You look just like Dad with that haircut.
Okay, brother.
Brother.
Give me a hug, brother. Okay, these guys have some bad blood-ish, maybe.
They have some brotherly beef.
Dad's out for the day so you can breathe.
Oh, so he was avoiding his dad. I guess because it was called Morrow and Sons, it's probably like he's disappointed that he didn't want to join the business.
He made it pretty clear when he cut me off.
Come on, Luke.
The drugs, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. And that's yet another problem. Like the drug epidemic of people taking drugs.
What's going on, Luke?
I owe some money.
We've been here before, and you know I can't help you.
There's always the option that he like had like a decent life. And
He could have been a
just
piece
chose-
of shit too.
Yeah, he just
It
chose
doesn't
to.
sound like life was that decent.
Well, they have a family-owned business, and the brother and sister seem to be getting by.
God, it's not that piece of Jono again.
Not paying isn't an option.
You better not come near my family.
I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is the thing that happens if you're a drug addict for too long and you like get your family involved. Like they can only be so sympathetic for so long. Is this Jono's house? His hobbit hole?
This movie is anxious as dude.
I just got my pay, so this isn't everything. I'll get the rest of you soon.
Is it supposed to be like a rom-com at some point? Because it doesn't feel that way.
Don't make me use this. You gotta pay me.
Hear me out. I'm gonna pay you. I met this girl who needs health insurance, and if we get married, I get extra money each month from the military, and I will give you my cut, okay?
Interesting how he was so high and mighty about this stuff before he was threatened.
But now that
he's about to die, or his family's about to die, now he's like, hey, let's defraud the government. Oh wait, they have each other's contact or just circumstance?
I don't know.
Hi.
Thanks for meeting with me.
Is your dad in the parking lot waiting to cuff me?
Okay, so they planned this. Did he say his dad was an MP?
Yeah, he said that before.
We need to be very careful, all right? We need a story. When I didn't get along in the bar the other night, the others saw that. But the next night, I was very charming.
This is Coldplay, not hot play.
This is not very flirty. This is kind of stiff.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna need you to explain yourself because a week ago you were lecturing me on how this is fraud.
Well, to be fair, he would only do this for his own interest.
Why don't you have any other choice?
Don't see how that's your business.
Kind of is. I am possibly about to marry you.
You'd think these two, being in like as desperate situations as they are, would be a little bit more
compassionate, something.
Yeah, compassionate to each other, or like a little bit more open-minded.
We're gonna be on their radar, so once I get over there to Iraq,
you gotta send me pictures of your boobs or something.
once I'm back here, we file for divorce. Gives you a year of free health insurance.
Listen, you're gonna have to find a guy to impregnate you in 4 months.
Listen, we're supposed to have a kid about like 3 to 6 months after I get back.
I deploy Friday morning. Act like we...
Like we like each other.
And then that's how we fall in love.
This feels like a premise for a sitcom, but it's not. There's no com
There's
right now.
nothing.
There's barely rom.
So are we out of if territory? Are we doing this?
Yeah.
Okay, now I get to live for another week. Hooray!
God, this movie's stressful.
No.
What?
You can't wear that.
Why?
Because we're taking wedding photos.
He's right though. You can't wear booty jean shorts.
Yes, but in the context of this being a drama, not a rom-com, this is the part of the rom-com where they do the transformation scene.
You think so?
He's
where
literally
she-
going to change her.
Why use key when you have a
Doorknob.
removable doorknob?
You think it's like an anti-theft or anti-break-in tactic? It's like, ha, you can't break in, I don't have a doorknob.
This could be much.
Do you play?
I'm a musician. It's what I do. My band and I have been working at it for like 5 years.
Like her place is not that bad.
If there's no roaches and rats crawling everywhere, then you know it could get worse.
Hello, my prince. Today is the day that our credit score shall become intertwined.
And he sees her in the dress and he
Is
likes
she
her.
completely naked under the dress?
This is not for me to
Are
ask.
you naked under your clothes, you slut?
Thank you for coming.
At the end of the day, we're all the same. We're all naked under our clothes.
Yep, and we all go to the grave with nothing.
Oh, did you get rings?
Here.
Good boy, Frankie.
Frankie's the man.
Best boy.
Oh my god, you bought a real ring?
Well,
That's an engagement ring. Where's the wedding
I did.
bands?
What?
Got it for Riley.
She is not going to be happy about that. He turned down this proposal because he has a girlfriend. He's like, oh, I can't get married to defraud the government to save your life because I have a girlfriend. She'd be very jealous of that situation. Clearly, his girlfriend would be upset enough to let her die to not get through with this marriage. He bought a ring for his girlfriend, gave it to the girl.
I didn't want to ask her now and then just ship out. Just keep it warm for me.
Besides the benefits that you get, I imagine it's probably better to wait.
Do you pledge to love this woman, to be true and loyal to her, and to comfort and keep her in sickness and in health?
Are they gonna go out to war and half of them are gonna die or some shit?
I don't know where this movie's going.
By the power vested in me by the great state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
This summer, one of them is a Slytherin, the other's a Gryffindor. They have to marry due to circumstances. Did they not say you may kiss? Okay. You think she's like, actually, we don't do that. Like that's
that's against my tradition.
That's a social construct. Kissing the bride, like we don't have to do that. Like that's just old traditional.
Here's to the second platoon, baby.
Second. Oh, this is the guy. That's the touch ass guy.
Yeah, but.
How are you doing? You know about them leaving so soon.
This is Frankie's girlfriend, who would be jealous. Yeah. It's like, hey, that ring's really nice. Like, it looks almost exactly the ring that I would have wanted.
I know Frankie's nervous, so I'm trying really hard to be brave, but he's my favorite person.
What really puts this into perspective to me is that I imagine that everybody here except for her is like 18.
Nice one.
There is absolutely a bed bug or two in that bed.
There's crabs in that bed.
I asked for 2 beds.
You can sleep next to each other, even in your fake marriage.
Sure you did.
All right, because what, you think I'm into you?
Maybe a little.
Way to go. I'm totally not into you. I think you're actually like not that attractive at all.
I'm scared. Between the marriage and Iraq.
Here's the issue though. Going into a situation like this with the mentality of I'm scared, while it's okay to admit, mentally is not good. So like that's like going into a fight into a cage.
I don't know about that. I disagree. I think it's perfectly okay to be scared about something. In fact, I think that if you claim to not be scared, then like you're not mentally equipped to deal with issues. It's the whole thing of like being scared does not make you like. There's a very very big difference between being scared but then brave enough to face it and realizing the risks, and then not being scared because you have no idea what the risks are.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm sorry.
Who do you think this movie is made for? Do you think it's made for more of a left or right-leaning audience?
I don't know. This is not like a Jarhead movie.
You think a guy who's like in the military comes back like, this is leftist propaganda. We're nothing like this. We're all brave.
No.
Now let me pump some insulin into you, baby.
They didn't have to do this. What makes them want to have sex? Just cuz?
I've been told that sex helps your brain be less cray.
Yeah, but she has no reason to want to do it.
Yeah, she does.
Why?
He's attractive, and she is horny.
That's it.
How long have you been up?
Since 3,
So like an hour ago.
You went for a run at 3 in the morning?
You heard me. I couldn't sleep at all.
Is she wearing his uniform?
Just jacket. Probably for the bed bugs.
I've lived in Oceanside my whole life, and I've never been on base.
No civvies allowed.
Civvies?
Yeah. Civilians, for those laymen.
Oh yeah, I had no idea what civvy was short for.
Does she get to live in a house here? Like, they just give her a house?
I don't know what the case is here.
Like, congratulations, you're married to a guy that is in the military. Here is at your base house.
Hey, Cassie, anything happens to me, you're my next of kin, okay?
She, like, all these people are, like, hugging and crying and stuff, and she looks over, it's like, all right, bro, fist bump, you're out, goodie.
Oh.
You can call my brother, tell him about our deal. He'll have to make up a story for my dad. But please, my dad cannot know about this, all right?
Okay.
I think she has just as much investment in not telling the dad as he does. If he is an MP and would, like, tell on them.
Come on, one
One of us, one of us.
This is...
Yeah, they're getting a one last hurrah.
There you go, come on. Come get your prize.
I'm sorry.
You can tell that these are the soldiers that are cool. Because, except him. Wait, no, that's Frankie. Never
Frankie's
mind.
good.
I was going to say, the soldier, the one dude who was like a dick, isn't a part of this group.
I think he's the one holding her, no?
She's hanging one more flag over her place.
Morocco.
She's going to make a real patriotic song now. Dude, that kid is brave as shit to be out there playing soccer with all these guns.
What else the do you do? Sit in your
I would probably hide if I saw a bunch of guys walking through with guns.
Dear Cassie, here's what you should know about me. My grandpa fought in the Battle of Iwo Jima, and my dad got a Purple Heart for being injured in combat in Desert Storm.
I'm guessing these are the letters that they're sending each other.
Yeah. They're just emails instead of letters.
After high school, I kind of spun out. I thought that by enlisting, I could earn back my dad's respect.
Who'd they say got the Purple Heart? His dad?
His dad got a Purple Heart during the Desert Storm.
That
I think that was the first Iraq war.
Not long after that, my mom got sick, and my dad retired from the Corps to take care of her.
They're like, hey, we don't know anything about each other, so let's just say each other's life story.
Yeah.
sat up all night by her bed when she went to the hospital at the end. That's what love means to me.
I mean, it's common to get married right before deployment, and people have been together for months.
Hey, can you
see me? Yeah, can you see me?
All the people right behind you. I'd feel so awkward.
Yeah.
I started to write a song, and
Wait, you just wrote a song? Like, just like that?
Hey, Cass, play it for us.
Play it for us. Play it.
Why does he look like he has a gun to his head?
I think that's the way he's been living life.
Look, I'm hoping the song will be finished in like a week.
Okay.
I promise. I promise I'll sing it for you guys then.
You think the people in their band are like, why do we never think of that? Make songs for the people that are... People, wait, if we write songs about the people that are in the bar, that they would like that? What?
Hey.
He looks bad.
Are you okay?
We nearly lost one of the guys today.
Oh, this is like it's gonna be a consistent montage of them just feeling worse and worse every time they call.
We could all use that serenade. It was pretty ugly.
Yes, war is terrible.
The first time they called, it was before everything started, they were all happy, and then now it's like kind of shit. And I imagine next time it's gonna be like someone's gone.
Not sure, should we fly or fight this? We're terrified.
She's like the new Elvis Presley. Just go out and like perform for all
Did he
people.
do military?
I think he did.
Fear show till I can face some, letting my tears go till I can.
They're like, can you sing louder? There's a helicopter. All you hear is whoop, 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 whoop.
Damn it, I hope you
I think Armando's gonna crack.
Armando's the kind of guy that would be like, hey, like I know you're seeing my boy Luke, but like how about you send me some like boob pics?
Thank you. Seriously. I think we needed that.
Okay, so he fallen in love.
I posted it.
Make sure your gear is prepped. Come on, we're going on patrol.
Tomorrow we're going on a baby hunt. We're gonna weed them out. That sun is too high in the sky for it to
God, is
not
someone
be.
step on a mine?
In the middle of the sand?
I posted one of the tracks from my Oceanside Altfest show, the one that I played for you, on Spotify.
You think it means anything that she's wearing a shirt that is eerily similar to the wedding dress?
No.
You don't think it means anything at
I
all?
think it's just white.
Are you sure? Wait, it's
Yeah.
got like riffles and like it's partially and then
It's just white.
Now it has over 200,000 plays. Luke, the song that you may or may not have influenced is literally going viral.
There's nothing like having money
Also-
to make you fall in love with someone.
They basically did a, like, you know what, like Indian culture they do when they set the
Arranged
different-
marriage?
Arranged, yeah.
No, it's not arranged when you arrange it yourself. What this is telling me is that she wrote this song, now she's a mega famous TikToker because of it, and she has money, and it's all because of her sham marriage, and so she loves him because she's
I don't
happy.
think she has the money yet, but the fame is rising. And look, the owner of the bar is happy.
No, that was the guy who unplugged her before.
Yeah.
The fedora dude.
That's the owner of the bar.
Is it? I don't like his fedora.
That's more of a trilby, actually.
Shut up.
Yeah, you were just talking about fashion over here a minute ago, little
Yes, it is.
Germany?
Landstuhl, Germany. Whose phone is that? Is it hers?
Just like 5 minutes, okay? Better be a record deal.
Not quite a record deal. In fact,
Your
the
husband
opposite.
is dead.
The opposite of a record deal. She never took his last name.
Ma'am, I'm calling you because your husband has been wounded in action. His legs were injured during an IED.
That guy is very calm about that.
ID is
then
basically
again,
a shambles bomb.
he's probably made like 30 of those calls already.
Oh, is she contacting his dad?
Oh.
Oh, she doesn't have the information for her brother, for his brother.
Wait, why not? She lost it?
We just saw her looking for it. I don't know why. Why are you asking? I don't know if she lost it.
It has to have been months since he got deployed.
She should have just taken a picture of it.
So she now has
Is
to
she
go.
gonna go to her dad?
Yeah,
to his dad's
I
on
guess she
accident?
has to go and find his dad so that she can talk to his brother.
Can I help you?
Is Luke's brother here by any chance? It's important.
I'm Luke's father. What's he done? What's he done now?
I just really need to talk to his brother.
Stop. Cut the What do you want?
Did he not know that his son went out to war? Now he's putting together, like, wait, why'd they call you? Because you're next of kin? Because you're married? You're my daughter?
Luke was wounded in combat. The Marines called me last night and they said that his legs had been shattered.
Is that what they said?
They said his legs are injured.
She was
had
shattered.
yeah.
She's adding some tomfoolery to that statement.
So sorry.
Why'd they call you?
I'm his wife.
This man is probably thinking, I haven't
Dad's
seen...
missed a few steps.
Yeah, he's like, I haven't seen my son in like a couple months.
The dad's like, have I been in a coma? What
He has
the
a career, he has a wife, he has no legs. What has happened?
Big updates.
Right over here.
Okay, here's the issue. His dad has been basically...
He thinks he's a druggie.
Look, jeez, man, we could have lost you. You could have told us you got married.
I'm surprised why the dad had no idea that he was enlisted.
Yeah,
in the
that's
military.
surprising too.
Because like,
I think because him and his dad were like no contact.
yeah, but what about the brother and sister? Would the other siblings just not mention? Hey, by the way, he's not doing drugs. He's actually in the military.
I don't know, man.
You told Jake not to tell me you enlisted. Why? Why'd you have to lie to me again?
Not now, Dad.
Pick your battles. Like, this isn't the time to come and have like a father-son talk.
Mother would have been heartbroken to see you like this. Hey, let's give him a minute.
Sir.
He was just sad that he didn't tell him that he got deployed because
Sure.
he's a third-generation Marine.
Sure, but like he just kind of woke up-ish from this. Like, give him a day.
What were you thinking? We're totally screwed. I told you he was military police.
And you failed to mention that your dad and your brother have the same freaking name, Luke.
That would be important information. They've been acting like they've been married already, so like, what's the problem?
We have to make them believe this is a real marriage.
This is a real marriage.
What does that mean exactly?
We act like married people.
Wait, why is she acting like this is so difficult?
I think their plan only involved them being married while they were apart, where it's easier to fake, and now that they're together, they have to act like a couple in
Oh
public.
no, you now have f***ing health insurance and other things are solved.
but
This is not a big deal.
But it's also like regular couples f***ing hate each other. Like, that's not abnormal.
Is Frankie gonna laugh or cry when he finds out about this?
They've been like, oh, that's probably not good. You think he'd be like, he's just fine.
He didn't make it, Cassie.
No, he's not just fine. Yeah, that's a random bomb to drop. Then again, it's not his responsibility to say that.
He got f***ing, he was probably out cold for a while.
I'm surprised he even knows.
His funeral will be held at Fort Rosecrans in San Diego.
That's just depression. Nothing else to say about that.
Why'd you write that movie? Why do you have to die? What the? Oh, that's just a celebratory. You'd think they would give a warning for that.
Hi.
You think she's gonna give her the ring? Be like, Frankie wanted you to have this. Luke's definitely not here, right? Because he can't walk.
Frankie bought this for you. He was waiting to propose until he came home. And he had asked me to keep it safe.
That's not what he said, but...
By keeping it on my finger.
What's one lie to help you get through this time?
He loved you so much.
She's
Does
like,
her
you're
not
such a
wearing
good friend.
ring potentially risk her being found out?
It's an engagement ring. You're supposed to have wedding bands.
Sounds like y'all are headed home. Y'all live near the base?
We didn't really live together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, you will now.
Back in my home, you were living under my roof together in the same bed, but separate beds because no sex in my house.
Cassie, listen, I'll swing by the house.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that.
Oh, come on. It'll be great to reconnect with my son. Hear all about your whirlwind romance.
Yeah, the dad is definitely going to be their conflict now.
He's pulling rank.
Home sweet home, bro.
You're living in a 3-story walkout.
Is there an elevator?
You know what's probably gonna come up? This is something that you mentioned. It's that
Oh no, not the doorknob.
she's poor. That's normal. You're allowed to be poor in this world.
Yeah, but this
that's not
dad's
suspicious.
judgmental.
I imagine you were right about the ring thing. Like the dad's gonna see that she doesn't have a ring, be like, "Where's your ring?" And she's probably gonna lie.
Our wedding night was memorable, but we gotta set some boundaries here.
This is not the ideal location to live for him while he's rehabilitating.
Yeah.
He's literally landlocked.
Oh, and I should warn you, I'm not gonna be cooking for
You're
you.
freaking out.
Oh, what? And you're not? I mean, I've never even lived with a guy before.
She has experience babysitting. She's good.
Like, we're just living together? With your dad coming in and out of my apartment judging if I pass the wife test? Because this isn't what we agreed to.
Okay,
You
I'm
agreed to
gonna
get
take
married.
a pause for a second. I feel a lot of sympathy for her based on the life she's lived, but she's being a piece of right now.
I think they're both like being very weird about this. It's like you agreed to get married, everything that came with that. Like, what are you gonna renege and then lose
Is
your
it so
insulin?
bad being
Yeah.
around this person? It's not like you hate each other.
It's also you're living together. It's not like you don't have to do anything crazy. Just live together.
It's not like you have a binding contract. Oh, you have to give him a leg massage every 10 seconds.
Jesus! Let's just get through this.
Why is she making this a bigger deal than it is? Like, you suck it up. Or do you want to die of lack of glucose? It just feels like an argument that has, like, it's clearly not going to end in a split because they both need each other for these things, so just don't argue in the first place.
Jake just said that Dad's gonna be here in 20.
Oh, crap.
Some of this stuff just feels so weird.
This part of the movie feels really weird.
Like, what is the dad gonna come in and be like, there's a little bit of dust. Clearly she's not a real wife. It's like, what?
Hey, bro. Okay, let's see the place.
Yeah, I don't like the way the dad comes in, he's like inspecting things. This is very invasive. I would not let someone do this to me.
Let's do it.
Here you go, sweetie.
Thanks, honey.
Oh no, that was horrible. Could I ever imagine dealing with that? Oh my god.
I'd like you all to meet the newest artist we're considering for our label, Cassie Salazar. Let's go, Cass.
Okay.
I've always thought about this. If an artist makes a song that's like really tearing down someone else when they're in a relationship, does that like look bad on the guy they're in a relationship with?
And I go away. My thoughts are in mine, now they're yours.
Maybe it's this forceful relationship is helping her put passion into her words.
Hello?
Welcome home, soldier. That's the sweet beach house you and your fake wife got.
Why does this guy know about the relationship
Oh,
at all?
Jono, yeah.
Jono
should be the person that he tells his dad about so they can kill him.
Or Jono.
She has a working doorknob?
No, the doorknob is there.
No, it's fixed. Okay, what's the next conflict that's gonna happen?
Dad, something with the dad.
Did you fix the doorknob?
Mm-hmm. She's like, but that was my way of getting into my house safely. Now they'll break in.
You don't want to date a guy that you actually like because that would mean, you have to give up control and let someone in.
Okay, yeah, well, maybe having control issues just means that I'm being smart.
Yeah.
So maybe you don't know what you're talking
How?
Fake news.
about. Okay, control freak, you ready to let go?
Hell yeah.
Drive on the wild side?
Bring it on.
Again, who is this movie for? Is this?
I don't know.
Is it for Republicans, Democrats, moderates? Like, who wants to watch a
Is
movie
he eating a
about
pickle?
this?
Ready?
Yep.
Is this a pickled jalapeno?
I think it's a jalapeno.
3.
Is this difficult? Is this like a white person thing? Like, oh, you can't handle heat?
We've also been abusing ourselves with peppers in the past, so a jalapeno is really nothing.
Spit it out!
No!
No, you're gonna lose.
So, okay, after this, they're gonna take her swimming.
Is this the way they bond? Take her swimming? Why?
It's a thing.
No, it's not.
It's a thing.
Okay, I got. Oh my god.
She's being more dramatic. It's a pepper.
He could also be like sauce pussy.
I can smell jalapenos coming out of your pores. Maybe you take a shower first.
You're gonna have to help me undress. Has he not taken a shower since? He's not showered since he got out of the hospital.
Getting in the tub is also a nightmare.
Oh, is she gonna bathe him?
She's gonna bathe him. Babysitter time / romance / he's hot, so she'll like it.
Oh, dude.
It's still there. Has he like not looked? How long has it been since he got out of the hospital?
I guess a few months, given that he's walking now.
I was gonna say, he hasn't taken a shower since.
No, he has. He just didn't want to take a shower because he knows how painful the shower process is for him. She sucks at bathing.
This is also like, this is not a poor person bathroom, by the way. Just putting it out there.
This is a nice bathroom.
If she's like poor, her bathroom would be like the half bath, half shower. There's nowhere to get into it. It's like maybe 3 feet long.
Dude, they have a pretty big oceanfront apartment.
Huge bathroom.
Why don't you sleep in the bed tonight?
That sounds like something you tell your dog.
Okay, so they're gonna fall in love, but what's gonna be the plot point that everything up?
Papa. And then maybe she'll get pregnant and then the dad will be like, oh, I have a grandchild, all right. I don't know what this song's about yet, but I imagine it has something to do with
Blue side of the sky, buddy.
Something about patriotism.
Oh, it's gonna be Jono.
He's calling in the middle of the night, or is this an afternoon call?
Seems like nighttime. Why is he not in bed?
This is Cassie's mother? Where's Cassie? I cannot reach her.
Was it Jono?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's not exactly like the person you'd want to send in.
Marisol? Hi, I'm Luke Morum, Cassie's friend. You all right?
Cassie's friend.
Okay, what happened?
I don't know. Someone broke the door and broke the window, I think.
I got being brave about this, but like, if there is a person in there, he's not helping out.
Well, they called the cops. It's been 30 minutes. If the cops haven't come in 30 minutes, they're probably not coming.
True. Is that his phone?
That's the loudest ringtone I've heard.
Yeah, it's very loud.
Just watched you introduce yourself to your own mother-in-law, man. You have no idea how much evidence I have to turn your ass in.
What?
Pay me.
How's that evidence?
Yo, evidence of what? Hello, mother-in-law. Usually that's what happens after you meet your girlfriend or wife, even if you got married within a month. That is something normal that happens. That's evidence that we're fake, I guess.
If you mess with that woman again and you so much as look at my wife, I will kill you.
This feels strange. What is happening?
He's going for, he caught Jono.
This is everything I owe you. We're done.
What? The whole reason he's breaking into people's houses and bothering you is because for the last few weeks you haven't been paying him and you just give him all the money like you had it the whole time? Why?
One in the chamber, perhaps?
Or you could keep it. Or,
That's
or
not
you,
a good idea.
Or you could keep it.
Keeping an illegal gun is a very, very, very bad idea. Is our boy Frankenstein?
Franken?
Hey, Frankie, you want to hear something crazy? I think Cassie Salazar is my best friend.
Whoa! What about Frankie?
Frankie's your next best friend.
Hi.
Why is she packing? She's like, gotta get out of here. See, while you were gone, something in the background of this plot was happening, and like, you're not gonna understand, but I have to go right now.
And I'm gonna leave and not tell you about it.
Yeah.
I just spoke to my mom. She called because she was freaking out, and some guy with blood on his shirt rolled up wanting to talk about you.
This is fair.
This is fair to be angry about.
This is fair.
She's explaining it.
I'm an addict.
That's not an explanation.
2 years sober.
And what, this guy was your dealer?
Yes, actually. You're putting the pieces together. You're very smart. All this stuff is true.
I stole a $50,000 car from my dad. A classic Corvette. He was rebuilding it for one of his biggest customers. I broke in.
That explains why his dad doesn't love him.
That is more of a reason. Just being a junkie is like disappointing, but if you steal, not just
junkies often do,
not just steal from your parents, you stole a car that he's working on for a client, so you've double him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's disowning behavior.
Dealt with him. Okay, I paid him. It's done.
They could have hurt her.
This is not where I thought this was going at all.
Damn, he up royally.
Go stay at your dad's or your brother's and tell them that we're getting divorced. I'm gonna go to my show tonight, but when I come back tomorrow, I want you gone.
No, that's
Future
the
is
worst thing
female.
to tell a man.
He's about to get replaced with AI. I've never felt like characters are more extra than this band. They just feel like nothings.
No, he's gonna run to her show.
Why? Does he not have a car?
Can he drive with this injury?
I don't see why not. Is there any part of this gonna be like her career starts failing because they break up? There was never discussion about this song from their perspective. All these songs are like
She's the
she
singer,
wrote.
so she
Well,
writes them.
not just the singer. She's the songwriter and she's the musical composer, I guess. She just writes everything, and they're like, yeah, that's great. This isn't like working out where like you push through the pain. This is like your leg is up. You probably shouldn't be on it if it hurts.
Lance Corporal Morrow, I need you to return to base with me.
What? Why? What? Did they just do this?
Is he being court-martialed?
For what?
Luke wants you to know that he's been charged with fraud and detained.
How? This is not how crime works. You don't just have someone like make a random report being like, hey, crime has happened, and then they just arrest people.
I genuinely think he reported himself.
Was it all an act?
No. Not all of it.
I think she pushed him out, said, get out of here, and he was like, okay, I'm outie.
Also, I'm taking everything down with me.
We're here today for a hearing in the case of Lance Corporal Luke A. Morrow.
It just feels like conflicts happen because.
They are really petty about that they could have been just easier about.
I want to make a statement. Lance Corporal, I can't advise that. If you don't say anything, we have a good chance of winning.
No.
This is one of those moments where it's like, as your lawyer, this is a nothing meeting. It will go over just fine. No, but I feel guilty. I've got to make a statement before I have the chance to not make a statement.
I have the opportunity to my life up more? Give it to me.
Your Honor, she had nothing to do with this. It was all my idea. And he's like, great, we had nothing on you. All right, let's get lunch.
I coerced Miss Salazar into marrying me.
Ugh, they had nothing. This very much feels like they had nothing. They weren't gonna do anything about it.
She didn't know that it violated military law. I assured her it didn't. I bear full responsibility.
From what I've learned is that being ignorant of the law doesn't prevent you from being charged, so she would still definitely be charged.
Very well. Then I find you guilty.
I really don't like that the lawyer told him that you were fine. Now I just know that he's a dumbass.
Yeah,
and he's just like...
if it's one of those situations where like, hey man, it could go either like you get off or like you go to f***ing extra prison.
Is she gonna do something live and say like...
Is she gonna talk about it on her stage? Tell all her fans they don't give a shit.
Hey Luke, you ready? Sorry to say, but it's time.
Do they like take away his Purple Heart that he got for being injured? Oh, they just still gave it to him?
Damn, his dad was a master sergeant.
I don't know what it means, but it sounds important.
Big boy.
This is a new song, right? We haven't heard this one before. It's all about him. Every song has been about him. You think the drummer during one of their meetings like, hey guys, I have an idea for a song, and they're like, no,
shut the f up. This song's gonna be about Luke.
The band is called Cassie Salazar and the f Loyals. So shut your mouth. I've always thought about that, is if you join a band and like you're kind of getting your feet off the ground, do any of them feel jealous that they're not the lead singer? Because everyone knows the lead singer is gonna get the biggest face of the band. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, what is a fake marriage? Like, people get married for all sorts of reasons. And
True.
I wouldn't call it fake. Like, just because you got married for love versus someone got married because the tax write-offs are good doesn't mean it's a fake marriage.
That was amazing. I love you guys. I have to go.
They're like, wait, well, we have like an entire like 3 hours left. You just did one song. This is what being an artist
She still
is.
has this car?
Of course. She didn't make any money yet.
No.
Just give me a minute.
This feels too late. I don't know how the rules work. Like, if you get caught faking your marriage and the person who you faked your marriage comes at the last second and be like, no, I actually love him. They're like, that was a close one. We almost got you on a fake marriage, but it looks real to me. They're like, I'd recognize that dog shit car anywhere. So, like, if you got that before we get divorced, do I get it in the prenup or no?
We vowed to take care of each other in sickness and in health. And we did that. And I think this is a real marriage.
No, really? That sounds romantic, but I don't think they'll let you into jail.
And I want to watch you put on your running shoes, go out running, and I want to be the one that you run back to.
That's wholesome.
I imagine what's gonna happen is the dad's gonna overhear this and be like, wow, you must really love each other. All right, I'll put a word in, you're good.
There's no way he has to still go to prison for 6 months for this.
No, of course they're gonna get out of it. Yeah, hit it one last time before you go to jail while your parents watch.
You take good care of this for me. You hear me? Because it's real now.
Do you think either of them think, wait, so we did that entire court for nothing? Like, we could have just stayed quiet and then been fine?
Is this where the dad's not a piece of does something? Pull some strings?
You'd think that he would, because like, this is a ending if that's what happens. Why? Why is that the end?
That part did feel a little silly.
This isn't a happy ending. He's going to jail. He loses the pension for being in the military. He's dishonorably discharged, which is awful.
Really bad.
Yeah. What's his job now? How is he gonna make money for the rest of his life? Live off of the record deal?
Yeah.
I'm
thanks
sorry.
For watching, guys. I actually didn't hate the movie. The ending is he really just didn't have to do all that. F you, Jono. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see the full uncut and uncensored version of this movie, you know where to go. Patreon.com/NickandCorey, where you can vote on the next thing we watch.
Yeah, and if you think that this Purple Hearts was a stinky fart, leave a comment and subscribe.
Maybe it's a fart that you liked, though. Sometimes we fart and it smells like roses.
Nick likes to sniff his own farts, so if you like sniffing farts, maybe you enjoyed this
You
movie.
guys like sniffing your own farts. You know it's true. Thank you, patrons. You guys help us do what we do best.
That we don't do very much. Thank you.